is January 15th. It is 9:30 p.m. So yeah, just wanted to say sorry for not uploading my regular schedule, which with these I'm trying to upload them the same day as I record them. Like I said before, I've just been really busy with college and essays and all that good stuff, but I'm done with that, and so hopefully I will be back on track now. But yeah, so today I went to school like really late because normally I just find a ride to school or I take the bus or something, but I had my mom take me to school, and her job, she works at night and her job is an hour away, so I didn't go to school until really late. Which I wanted to do that because I had an essay to write the other night, and that was just, that was so tiring. And I was so stressed out, I literally ate almost a whole side of thin Oreos. Almost. I probably could have held out, but I was just like, I shouldn't, you know? It's so unhealthy, but I practically did, and there's probably only 4 left on that and a whole another side for me to eat tonight, so yeah. What did I do? So yeah, I went to dual enrollment today. When I got to school, I printed out my essay, and it's just, of course, silly me. So we have to turn in a hard copy and an electronic copy. So the problem with why I had to print it out at school was because I only had my introduction written on my school ID. Because you know, when you're at school, you use their computers, you have a whole county ID or whatever, or at least I do. But yeah, I had the introduction on my school computer, and so when I came home, I didn't have the introduction, so I just wrote the rest of my body paragraphs and my conclusion, and then I emailed that to myself, and then I put it together when I got back to school, and I printed it out, and yeah, but what did I not do? Okay, so my final draft is on my school computer. So I failed to email it to myself or submit it online anywhere. So I'm missing that part of my homework, which is great, but I emailed my teacher and asked her if she could just take the hard copy as my submission, which I hope she does, because I honestly forgot, and I never miss an assignment, like ever, and just over this dumb mistake. And she even asked me, oh, would you like me to photocopy this so you can have your own? And I was like, no, that's fine. But of course, I have no way to submit the other one to her, so that's great. So yeah, I'm kind of like worried about that because I cannot afford to have back, like, I'm doing so well right now. Like, I have all A's and B's, and I didn't expect any of my grades to, you know, to completely plunk until I took my midterms, but I guess it'll be sinking now. Hopefully not. Anyways, talking about that too much. In yearbook, we absolutely do nothing in yearbook. I think we do something if there's more of us, but there's literally 6 of us, and none of us are really that close. I mean, we talk and make jokes. Oh my gosh. So today, this guy in my yearbook class, he takes my lotion, because I let some other girl borrow my lotion. He takes my lotion and he's like joking around like, ha ha ha, I'm gonna squirt it in my mouth. And I have the like little Nivea bottle of lotion, and I'm gonna show you guys. So like when he was doing that, I was like, you know, be careful, because that stuff, when you squeeze it, it comes out so easily. Like literally a shake upside down and then a squeeze, it overflows. So I was like, you know, be careful with that. Dang it, I typed my password in wrong. Ugh. And what does he do? He, like, literally right after I said be careful, he dropped it in his mouth, and it was hilarious. And I was just like, you're so stupid, like, why would you do that? I'm just gonna insert a clip. So yeah, it was just the dumbest thing in the world, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, it went like this, and there's a drop on his tongue, and he was just like, ew. Like, he was just like, ew. And he tried to get out with a tissue, and he was like, now my mouth tastes like a lotion. And I was like, well, I told you to be careful, dummy.
No, just do it again. That comes out really easily.
So yeah, and then an Avid, my regular teacher wasn't there, so we had a sub who is basically like an ex-Avid teacher. And we just ordered pizza, and they put, well, not really a movie, but they were watching The Flash as a class, so I just took the time to watch my YouTube videos. So I did that, and then I wasn't really hungry for lunch, you know, since we had pizza in class. But yeah. And then during 7th, okay, so this really weird thing happened to me. I'm sorry, I'm starting my story over again because I honestly cannot get this right for the life of me, and it's literally the only thing I want to say. Okay, so during 7th, my teacher sent me downstairs to deliver aprons to the librarian because they're in charge of hosting this fundraiser for the school. And while I was on my way downstairs, I hear footsteps behind me. And, you know, it's just an instinct to look behind you, you know, whenever you hear footsteps. And so I look behind me, and it's just this new kid. There's this new guy in our grade. He's a senior like me. So I was just like, oh, okay, it's just him. So yeah, keep in mind, right now we're basically by the main office. The main office is like right here, and then the library is like all the way over here. Like, I don't even think I don't even think my arm is in the camera shot. So yeah. So we're like a little bit a ways because we're at least like 20 feet apart. Okay, so yeah, I go to the library, I deliver those. She hands me an essay to return to my teacher because my teacher is also an English teacher. And I decide, oh, I need to go to the bathroom. So I go to the bathroom, and then when I come out, it's strange because remember how I said that the main office is here and the library is all the way over here? I looked behind me again at one point there, and the guy behind me disappeared. So I assumed he went down the hallway that's here. I'm trying to paint this picture, sorry. Okay, so just so you know, to go from the main office all the way to the bathroom I went is a very long walk. It's basically walking around half the school, which takes forever if you're walking at a normal pace. So after I'm done with the bathroom, which, you know, takes me like 5 minutes, probably less, I walk out of the bathroom, and I see the guy that was behind me. There's a hallway right here, and literally like, you know, girls and boys, the bathrooms are right here, and I'm just like, in my mind, I'm like, what the heck? You know, I just saw you basically halfway across the school, and now somehow you're right here. Okay, so I do that, and okay, at this point, I'm starting to think, is this guy following me? Or, you know, some people just walk around the school because they don't want to go to class. So I'm like, is he following me, or is he just, like, coincidentally walking around the school and running into me? Because this is kind of weird. So I see him, but, like, and then I walk, and I realize, like, when he turns the corner, he's walking behind me. So I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm just going to stop and get a drink of water. Because I was thirsty anyway. I was like, I'm going to stop and get a drink of water and let him pass me because this is getting really weird. So I stop and I get my drink of water. And he heads into the boys' bathroom, which is right next to the water fountain. And I was like, okay, maybe he had to go to the bathroom. But, you know, it doesn't make sense to me because I'm like, what class are you even supposed to be in, you know? So, yeah, I'm done with my drink of water. I'm walking down the hallway. I turn the corner to walk back past the library, past the main office to go back upstairs to my room, my classroom. And, you know, I'm walking down the hallway where the library and the main office are, and I hear footsteps again, and I look behind me, and it's the guy. So I'm just like, what? I'm like, okay, obviously you didn't go to the bathroom, or you just didn't wash your hands, or something. Like, that was way too quick, because I literally just saw you a minute ago walk into the bathroom, and now you're right behind me. You know, not like right behind me, but like, you're still behind me at the point where, how did you get there so fast, you know? And I'm just like, okay. So I go up the nearest stairs, and then, again, one last time, keep in mind, he's downstairs, like, right here. The nearest stairs are, like, over here somewhere. Like I said, I don't know if the camera can get me, but if you can't see my arm, then you know that's far. So I go up the stairs and then as soon as I go up the stairs, I see him. And he's literally, so let's say I'm here, like at the main stairs, and coming up the stairs, and he's coming from this far away, from the other set of stairs, all the way down past all the English classrooms near the language hallway. Where did you come from? You weren't anywhere near those stairs. That's basically, from where I last checked behind me, we were at the front of the school. So how did you come up from the back, from the stairs in the back of the school up to that hallway? Like, I don't understand. So that was like really creepy to me. This is probably a really long story because I don't articulate well. But yeah, that was just really weird to me because I'm like, okay, every time I look behind me, he's the one that's walking behind me. Like, are you following me? Do you like me or something? I'm like, because if this is your way of saying you like me, it's kind of creepy. Like, it's one thing to follow somebody, like when you're in a crowd full of people, when the bell rings and stuff. It's another thing when there's no one else in the hallway. Like, it's weird, it's creepy, and I don't understand how you went from the front of the school to the middle of the school to the back of the school, all the way back to the front of the school in like 5 minutes. How? I can't even walk that fast. Like, when I'm trying to get to class and I'm walking at a normal / fast pace, sometimes I can't even get to class on time. So I'm like, how are you doing that? It didn't make sense. And so I really wanted to just turn around and ask him, like, are you following me? Or, like, what's your deal? Because you're creeping me out. If this is a coincidence, sorry for yelling at you. If it's not, stop. Because it's really weird. And he's not cute. I don't think he's cute. Some people think he's cute. I don't think he's cute. But whatever, that's besides the point. So, yeah, that's my creepy story for today. And then after school I just stayed because I missed the writing workshop in Dual. So I stayed with my teacher and we were just talking about it. And then I came home and I FaceTimed my friend and I finally submitted my honors college application for my #1 school. And yeah, that's basically it. This video is probably like 20 minutes long. Actually, it's 15 because I said I started at 9:30. It is now 9:45. So, yeah, I will see you guys later. Toodles!